After the death of Uthman radiallahu anhu came the caliphate or the caliph's rule of Ali radiallahu anhu. Ali radiallahu anhu, when coming into his position, there was many issues in the ummah. Uthman, the caliph radiallahu anhu, had just been assassinated in one of the most brutal fashions the Muslim ummah has ever seen. They had raided his house, they had killed him, they killed the people who were supporting him. And the protesters or the revolters or the traitors were very deeply embedded within the Muslim ummah.
So here we have this kid again. Now I've refuted a previous video where he made where he claimed that Imam Ali alayhi salam's wedding with the Zahra salamullahi alayha was paid by Uthman, and I refuted that. The guy showed no evidence, no nothing. Now he's decided to do something even worse. He's decided to speak about the Battle of Jamal, the first fitna. The problem that you're going to get, my uneducated brother, is the fact that Ahl Sunnah have advised not to speak about the Battle of Jamal, the first fitna or the second fitna, completely. They say it was something that happened in the past between the Sahaba, there was a disagreement and we're not, in a position to judge, therefore we should not speak about it. So Ahl Sunnah decide to not speak about Jamal and Siffin specifically. You've made the mistake of actually going ahead and making a video about the Battle of Jamal. So yeah, you kind of messed up by doing that. So now you've given me the opportunity to respond back to you. So question number one, do you know who killed Uthman? Because you just said that the hypocrites and the traitors who killed Uthman were embedded within the Muslims, right? I guarantee you don't know who they were. Tabaqat ibn Sa'ad, volume 3, page 71, and Tarikh Tabri, volume 3, page 402 to 405, both of these narrate that the killers of Uthman were rebels that were led by Muhammad bin Abi Bakr ibn Harb and Kinana ibn Bishr. So at the moment we see what? That Muhammad bin Abi Bakr is directly involved in the killing. Bidayah wa Nihaya, Sunni book by Ibn Kathir, volume 7, page 183 says that Muhammad bin Abi Bakr was among those who entered the house of Uthman and he seized Uthman by his beard, right? And then somebody else had killed him. So he was directly involved in the killing. Tarikh Tabari, volume 3, page 402 states that Talha opposed Uthman and prevented water from reaching Uthman during the siege of his house. So Talha is also involved in instigating hate, blocking water for Uthman and oppressing the Caliph of the time. So let's move him. So we've got Muhammad bin Abi Bakr and then we've got who? We've got Talha. Imam Ali alayhi salam said to Zubair in the battle of Jamal, you are responsible for killing Uthman. So that's Talha, Zubair and who? Muhammad bin Abi Bakr. Now let's see what Aisha thought about Uthman, shall we? We look at Tarikh Tabri, volume 3, page 477 and Bidayah wa Nihaya by Ibn Kathir, volume 7, page 183. Aisha said about Uthman, may Allah kill him for he has become a disbeliever. Hold on. I thought Uthman was the third rightly guided Khalifa. Aisha is saying he's a disbeliever and saying that may Allah kill him. And she used to mock him as well. After Aisha has a disagreement with Uthman, she goes to Makkah. Now, whilst Aisha is in Makkah, she hears that Uthman has died. So she gets happy. But then when she finds out that Imam Ali alayhi salam has succeeded him as the fourth Khalifa, all of a sudden, she's now saying, I demand revenge for the blood of Uthman. Hold on. You just said he was a kafir and you prayed to God to kill him. You revolted the people against Uthman. You were happy when you found out that Uthman had been killed. Now, when you found out that Imam Ali has succeeded Uthman as the fourth Khalifa of Islam, all of a sudden, oh my God, Uthman was innocent, he's a victim, he was murdered, he was martyred, we need to avenge his blood. And then remember who was responsible for the blood? Muhammad bin Abi Bakr, Talha, Zubair, and Aisha herself. And who does she blame for the killing of Uthman? Imam Ali alayhi salam. So Aisha did what? She riled up the people and said, we need to take the revenge for the blood of Uthman, and that is what led to the Battle of Jamal.
So Ali radiallahu anhu chose not to go after these protesters or these people who were revolting immediately. However, a group mainly led by the likes of Aisha, Talha and Zubair radiallahu anhu demanded that the people who killed Uthman were brought to justice.
Then you said brought to justice. She told the people to kill him. How is she going to bring the people to justice? If anything, she needs to bring herself to justice because she's responsible for his killing.
And Ali radiallahu anhu said that he wanted the tensions to slow down, then he will go after the people who killed Uthman.
And that's a lie. No way did Imam Ali alayhi salam say, I want the tensions to go down and then I'll go after Uthman's killer. That's the biggest lie ever. Show me the reference for that. You can't. Why? Because it's source. Trust me, bro.
This then exploded and it became something known as the Battle of the Camel or the Battle of Jabal.
Jabal. Bro, it's Jamal. What's Jabal?
The Battle of Jabal. This was a huge war between the Sahaba. This was between Ali radiallahu anhu, who was the son-in-law and cousin of the Prophet, and Aisha radiallahu anha, who was the wife of the Prophet and the most beloved person to the Prophet.
And no, that's another lie. right? Because she was not the most beloved person to the Holy Messenger sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Sunni book written by An-Nasa'i. The book is called Al-Khasa'is, hadith number 9. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, the most beloved of people to me is Ali, narrated by Umar ibn al-Khattab through Ibn Abbas. So stop lying.
It was a huge fitna.
Yes, it was a huge fitna. I agree with you there. And yes, it was a fitna that was caused by Aisha for her hatred towards Imam Ali alayhi salam.
And it led to death on both sides of people who are both equally as righteous.
And no, you can't have both parties equally as righteous as each other, right? The Prophet said, Ali alayhi salam is with the truth, and the truth is always with Ali alayhi salam. Then he said, oh Ali, I am at war with whoever is at war with you. Okay, perfect. Now, when Aisha wages a war against Imam Ali, it's not two righteous individuals or two righteous groups of people. It's Haqq versus Batil. Ali is Haqq alayhi salam. Anybody that fights Ali alayhi salam is going against the Haqq.